We can see an alligator here and we're not sure whether it's real or not.
It's fake.
Natalie thinks it's fake, so let's go check it out. Don't know, it looks kind of real now.
It's not blinking.
Oh, that's fake. No, that's real.
What? No, it's not. It's fake.
That is real.
It's fake. It just looked at me.
I'm telling you, it's real. Okay, that's real, so I'm gonna...
Why is it there? Why are there no others, somebody? Yeah, I just don't know.
So we found out that the alligator was real. Definitely real. And because they're everywhere. So we're here and there's one right next to us here.
And a turtle.
And a turtle.
Literally, we're a beekeeper. Why are you scared of a bumblebee?
Got stung a few times. I got one in my suit. I got trapped in my suit.
This is the Holly Arch. Drive through the remarkable row of holly shrubs planted in the 1920s. Okay, next on the list is Bird City. E.A. McHenley, I still don't know how to pronounce that. McLenny? E.A. McHenley, also known as Monsieur Ned, built his first aviary over 100 years ago here at the site. Bird City is home to thousands of egrets. Herons and other water birds. Oh, the B-roll is going to be full of egrets. I'm already excited. So we are at the Tabasco factory in New Iberia, Louisiana. We had absolutely no idea that this place even existed.
It was it was just one of the local things, but we came here and it is really popular, and I can see why. It's there's actually it's called Avery Island.
Yeah.
And basically it's all owned by the McIlhenneys. I can't remember the name. I always get it wrong.
Text.
Yeah, yeah.
You can guess.
And then so they like own this whole, what they call an island. It's not really an island, but it's you know, a huge area, and they've owned it since like 1868 or something like that. And it's weird because it's not just a factory here, but there's also a community for the factory workers. Even today, you know, it started years and years ago, but they have like their own gas station, they have their own deli, they have their own grocery store, a bunch of stuff, which is just very, very strange. And then they have the other area is the gardens. I can't remember the jungle gardens, and there's lots of different areas there. So there's, you know, the bird place, and then there's like a bunch of alligators, and then there's actually the house that the current owner of Tabasco, McIlhenneys, they actually still live there. So we're pretty much just driving around their land, and then at one point it was like, you know, no entry to public, this is someone's house. So we need to get back for the dogs anyway, so we'll see you later.
Bye.
It takes a very special island, a very special sun, and some very special peppers to make the the one. Tabasco, Tabasco, the original liquid pepper seasoning.
Some people think that Tabasco means every pepper sauce, which just isn't the case. There is only one Tabasco, the original liquid pepper sauce made at Avery Island, Louisiana. Tabasco is a lot more than just a pepper sauce. Tabasco is a seasoning, and you use it to flavor food just as you use salt, lemons, or onions. Tabasco costs more than ordinary hot sauces, but because you only use a drop or so at a time, the price difference amounts to about $0.10 a month. Tabasco is found in the familiar little bottle with the green neckband.
Tabasco, Tabasco, the original liquid pepper seasoning.
Figure we should video this. It's a moment in time.
Yeah.
How long? Why is that really? That's leaking gas. I can see that.
What, this?
Yeah.
Yeah, turn it off.
How long have you been on the road?
Full time since December 7th, was it?
Yeah. And I don't even know what today is. The
End of Feb.
end of Feb. Yeah, beginning of March. That's not bad. December, January, February.
And one of them was
3 months.
We still only used one because I haven't ever moved it over.
So how come we couldn't get the second one to work last night?
Because it was already empty.
Ah, okay. Anyway, so we're going to go fill up the gas cans. No, propane. Is it still called gas? I guess it's
We
still
call
called
them
gas.
gas.
Okay.
It is in America. Propane.
Propane tanks. Laurence, you're so lazy.
I was going to go out there. Nice man helping me. Very small.
So if I'm running on a treadmill, this is a genuine question. I put it to 5 and I run at 5.
Right.
If I did 30 minutes running at 5, would my number be 5? So you're...
This isn't like that.
Listen,
this is
Linda,
like...
listen.
Yeah. Shut up, Karen. If we're going along doing 30 miles an hour.
No, don't ask me that question. I don't know the answer. I don't want to seem silly. No.
What's your question? I don't know what 5 is on the treadmill.
The speed I'm running at,
Is
surely,
it the speed?
isn't it?
Or is
Yeah.
it just a setting on there?
That I don't know.
So this is why I get confused when people say I was using resistance 9, and I'm like, I don't know what resistance 9 is. Is that a universal number, or is that just depends on what machine you're using?
Yeah, that's a good point. Because 5 is too slow on these machines I'm using, and I have to do 5.1. I don't know. I'll have to Google that. Anyway, that's not what we're here for.
So, we don't normally eat takeout more than once a week. We try not to. But on our way to Popeye's Louisiana Kitchen,
Yes.
oh yes, we saw something that I have to try. And here's it's a bit of education, right? So for the Americans, we have a thing in the UK called kebab. It's not kebab, it's kebab. And it is basically like the American Taco Bell, not as in the food, but as in the time you eat it, which is normally when you've been out for a few drinks and you just need some food, right? And so that's the thing. You'll have a few drinks, then you'll be like, I need a kebab. I need to eat a kebab right now. So it's just a thing, right? It's just a thing that happens, and it's drunk food. Same as Taco Bell. But it's like a kebab, which is what we have here in the US. And that is not drunk food. You can eat a kebab anytime without anyone looking at you strangely eating that at lunchtime. Sober. It's okay. No joke, it's fine. So we are going to a place that does shawarma. Now the problem with the kebabs here is they're all chunky meat. whereas the kebab in the UK is sliced, real thin slices, like wafer thin slices.
Lamb.
Of lamb, yeah. You can get chicken, which I think is like pulled or something. But anyway, it's cooked on the spit. Is it the spit that goes around? And it's cooked on a spit, and they cut it really, really thin. So apparently that is what shawarma is here.
Well, and the bread is a big deal, right? The kebabs here come with naan bread, and you don't have. It's like a pita, isn't it?
I think shawarma is still naan bread.
Ah.
But we don't know. We're going to find out. So anyway, we're going to go and try shawarma and see if it's the same as a kebab in the UK. If it is, we'll be so great, because that's probably the number one thing I miss about the UK is the drunken kebabs. So let's go.
I got a question about Chevron on my Google survey thing come through yesterday. The gas station. Okay. And on my survey it was like, would you recommend Chevron to a friend?
That's right.
I know. I was like, well, a bit off to go around saying,
oh, hey John, how was your day? Good. Hey Laurence, how was your day? Yeah, fine. But I'd like to recommend that you use Chevron.
over any other gas station, but I just thought I'd throw it out there. Yeah, bit weird, Google.
Have you been to Chevron?
Have you been to Chevron lately?
You should go, you should try it.
It's a good place that. To be fair, and I will admit this, I thought it was a place for the longest time because I kept seeing it popping up on Waze, and I'm like, oh, this place is called Chevron. And it wasn't until we moved out of Key West that I think you mentioned it and was like,
we're at another Chevron.
And then Laurence
There's almost a Chevron in every county. This is strange.
So Laurence told me that it was the gas station. The roads are so bad. That's something else I want to talk about on this episode, because even not having the camper on the back, I've been going to the local gym, it is still that I don't even know how to describe it. What is it, like the little...
It sounds like you're on a train.
But there's like, what is it? Why have they cut the road into slabs? Well, I think it was John that said they are concrete slabs, so that it's the join in between that makes that noise. Why? What? And just I
can think of a couple reasons. Like, one, if it floods here a lot, that might mess up the road, and this is a way that they can just replace a certain thing. Or another thing is maybe the temperature difference between here gets really hot to just warm, and it messes up the road, and so those joins are there for the expansion without actually cracking up the road. So maybe it just makes the road last longer.
Well, surely everyone would do that. Or maybe they don't have the same funding as Virginia has to replace a road every 6 months.
Yeah, I don't know. If anyone knows the answer, please let us know, because the roads here, we got seasick driving in.
It's really bad.
It was horrible.
And even when you don't have those things, you probably just saw us bumping around there. They're just not maintained here.
I-10 in Louisiana, that was the problem.
Yeah.
It's I-10, isn't it? Yeah.
No, it's around here as well.
Well, it's around here, but the main road was I-10. That's what made us sick.
Oh yeah, for sure. But yeah, that the concrete slab thing is around here. It's very odd. I'm very close to the shawarma place now though, so I'm just going to keep recording. Actually, I'm not. I'm going to pause and come back. Hold on. It doesn't look very busy, although the sign is nice. It's a nice sign. I saw the sign. All these people think I'm videoing them. I'm not. I'm videoing this restaurant. I saw the sign. It looks very modern and new compared to some of the, like, the gyro houses that we've seen. Ooh. Oh, look, the meat's on a stick, Laurence.
Should be.
It's proper kebab meat.
Okay. Can you talk?
Yeah, I'm not really doing anything right now. I didn't actually get anything very English in the end. I got a pasta dish just because I'm really hungry. So Laurence's, see if this is Laurence's. Yes, Laurence's is a bit more. Oh, look at your little wrap. Okay, so the meat is very similar, but
okay.
Don't know what that wrap is.
So the meat is very thin. It tastes good. Not much in there.
No, it was a bit.
You normally wouldn't get it like this. You'd have it in a wrap. But I went for the plate. some reason Natalie thinks it's okay to eat my food. And then you'd be asked if you want some salad, chilies, you know, all this other stuff you can have put on it. So the meat tastes really good though. It tastes not the same as a kebab, but very similar.
I got loads.
Whoa!
For some reason, Laurence thinks it's okay to steal my food.
Mm.
I don't know how many people they thought were eating.
Here we go. That's kebab meat. Thanks, Natalie.
So early. But today is the day. I hope we're going to get the fridge fixed. Well, it's very early in the morning. I said early, it's not really, it's 8:10, but it's early for us.
Well, the other thing is we had to get up early, have a coffee, you know, stuff like that, and a shower, and then we had to pack up and blah, 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 blah. And then we had a problem with our RV lock where the thing didn't extend so it wouldn't close, so I've just had to bodge that together, so...
But the reason we're leaving so early is because we are finally getting our fridge fixed. Fingers crossed. Today's the day. It's been, what, 3-4 months?
So, for anyone who hasn't seen episode 1 or 2, our fridge broke on day 4.
Yeah.
So, we had to buy a chest freezer, and we've been dragging that around in the back. I'm going to totally take over this from you.
Please do, I can't concentrate.
Dometic don't have the part to repair the fridge. They did offer to replace it, and we said no, we'll wait for the part because to replace it takes forever, and they have to take a slide out and all
To
of this
replace
stuff.
the fridge, he needs to say. He forgot to say the word fridge.
Sorry, the whole unit.
Yeah.
To replace the whole unit, and a lot of places won't do it because it's just too much work. So we've gone, what, 2.5 months now without a working fridge. We've got a freezer in the trailer, and we've got the outdoor fridge in the outdoor kitchen that we're using for everything else. So we're finally, today is going to be the day where we think we're going to get the fridge replaced. But it does mean we're homeless for a day.
It does, so this is going to be an interesting day.
Yep.
See if we can find some fun stuff to do. We've lost our shell. Okay, I just went in and gave him the key code, and he was really shocked that no one else has been able to help us, and he's going to phone us later.
Cool. So seems quite happy?
Really confident. He's like, yep, I've got the right parts for it. It'll be done before you know it. It's like, okay, thank you.
Part? It's just a fridge, right?
No, he's got the right tools to do it.
Oh, okay, fine.
He's like, you need the right kind of forklift. So I guess he's taking the slide out.
Wow. Looks a bit lonely over there, our house.
Aww. But we never really named it. So,
Here we did.
what?
Home.
It's boring.
That's what we call it. It's called home.
Okay.
We should get some breakfast to celebrate.
Okay, I agree.